in a very interesting area, because as soon as we walked down this little drainage line, Ephram said to me that this is a very special place. And I said to him, why? He said, because this is where Karula used to love this area. There used to be a lot of water in this little pan here. But then you want to tell us a little bit more about the time when Karula was here?
Yeah, Karula was here like 2005. Karula, he loved this area because there was got the cubs. They must get a big juggled berry here. They must get the cubs. Got a hole here. He's hiding the cubs.
Okay, so under this jackalberry, she used to hide the little cubs just underneath there. And what year was that?
2005.
2005. And how many cubs did she have?
Was every two.
Two cubs?
Two cubs.
And was she successful with those two?
Yeah, was very, very successful. Was very, very good cubs.
And what were their names?
Tandy and Shadow.
Tandy and Shadow. But now there was a time when Karula also it wasn't successful with the cubs.
Yeah, it was very good. That mother was very, very good since.
But what was the story you were telling me about with the hyenas with the one cub?
Now, that one is not a long time. I think it's 2016, I think.
2016?
Yeah, not too far. Gary Dam, yeah. Because we coming from Cheetah Cut Line. We find Karula in the morning. We follow them up towards the Gary Bevisu Cut Line. And then she's coming towards the Gary Dam. And the way is going under the big tree, the dead tree. Because it was the one cubs there. The first time we saw those cubs was under the tree. And then the mother go under, lie down. And the dead cubs come started to be cycling from their mother.
Yes.
And after was the two hyena coming nowhere. Just two hyena comes. One hyena go for Karula. Takes Karula away. And the hyena take the cubs. Running to the Gary Dam. We try to follow them. We can't find them anymore. Was be the way we last to see those cubs.
Sure. So two cubs killed by the hyenas.
No, only we saw one cub.
One
we
cub.
didn't see another one. Yeah, it was the two cubs that time.
Okay.
And then it was gone.
So the one hyena chased Karula.
One gone for the
and
cubs.
the other one went for the cubs.
Yeah, just can hear the cubs screaming, running to the bush.
Wow. Shame, eh?
So good to see that.
Yeah, sad, but that's the battle for life and death. And I love these stories from these guys that have been around here, because they're the real key to the past. And it's not like they're just talking stories that they heard about. Ephram knows this because he was here when it happened and he's seen it firsthand. So I always am just going to be unlocking these little stories with Ephram as we go through these small little areas. And lovely to know that this area where we're standing was one of Karula's favorite spots.
Well, a blessing in disguise after all my frustrations of trying to get hold of the goslings. I'm not sure this is my friend Tingana, but I want all of you viewers to help me identify this beautiful cat here that's just urine marking and scent marking as usual. I can see very well because of the darkness. My guess is my friend Tingana, but please help me identify which leopard is this. One thing is a fact to me, by the size, it looks like a male. I'm sure the final control will also give me some clues. Did you hear that? Did you hear the sewing? That is fantastic. Oh my God, thank you to all of you. I'm in touch again with my friend Tingana. I had missed him for 2 days. Now he's back now looking for his friend David, and we are going to follow him slowly and quietly. But all the credit goes to my brother Craig, who spotted and was like, David, what cat is that? So let's get to follow him very slowly. What's that? Look, just in the grass there. he just laid down in the grass here. So either he's just trying to scratch himself and roll in that tall grass you see there, but that's exactly where he is. Look at that. Tingana, look at the size of the head. So listen to all the birds that are chipping in and saying good night for the day. I'm more than happy, and I'm very excited to hear you're happy, having seen Tingana after 2 days of missing in action. Very good to hear you're all happy. I think I am happier. Well, I still have a soft spot for the goslings that are missing, but I think I want to follow Tingana now and find out what he could be leading us. A little bit closer to. Dinner correct, and knowing that Tingana is still sowing makes you happy? Me too, because that's always a good indication of a good healthy leopard that is in good shape, good spirit, and still in charge and got, I would say, a couple of years to go. So sowing is a very important element of territory marking also for leopards. That tells you of a great leopard that's doing very well. So this is the area he came along, some little drainage down here, and I think this is perfectly fine. Hopefully you see him making a walk towards us. It's totally dark now, but leopards will see very well at night. Craig, what do you think? Do we start looking for him from here? Because at this point he turned. Just switch off the light and see if we can hear him sow again, or see any of his movement anywhere. Did you get your answer, Patrick, there? Yes, we're looking for eyes, and as I said, when I switched off the light, what was very good, what I was doing is to hear it sow, and I just heard him sowing. Yes, Patrick, the only thing we can see now, or we can see, is the eyes, Patrick. You're very right. So I'm shining my spotlight to look for the eyes. That's the only thing that can give it away. But we just had him sowing a few seconds ago. Let's see whether he'll come this direction we are in, and let's straight towards that direction. That should be okay, Craig, right? Very, very close. I have my lights on again, and let me go to low ratio. Sometimes you get holes you're not seeing here, and he just sowed again. And if he does that for the second time, I would say 100% we are going to locate him again. Not very far from where we are. So we're going to go slowly here. There look to be loads of holes made either by ellies or animals that would dig. Caller, yes, thank you, that you can definitely hear him. It is him, and he's not very far from where we are. It's definitely Tingana that we shall be locating in a few, hopefully, minutes in this drainage line here. Quite a number of holes. I'm not sure they have been made by artworks of, oops, right here is there. Oh my God, we just found him. We just found him, and he's right on the floor. I'm talking of big holes, and I stopped. And that is where the big boss is. That's Tingana. I may just help tell my friends or colleagues who could be close here that we have spotted Tingana, and maybe see if they might be interested to come. Excuse me, I'll be talking on my game radio for like a few seconds. He's just laying there. I'm not sure what. Isn't that magnificent? Fantastic. And you can even see his body and the neck move as he sows. Excuse me again, folks. I've been on radio for a few seconds. Stations around Buffers Hawk on main Gary Cutline. There's a leopard sowing, and it's Tingana. Can you hear another one?
Yeah.
Apparently, we can hear another leopard sowing back. I'm not sure that could be Hukumuri, but we can hear from a distance. Oh my God, I'm sure you can all hear Tingana himself, and I'm not sure who he is communicating with. You can hear leopard sowing near the Buffers Hawk waterhole, or Buffers Hawk Dam. This is David Walrath. He is massive, and look at that guy. He has come very close to the canal. He just grabbed something, just spat it. What you're gathering is another leopard that's sowing from a distance. I would not know which leopard it is. Could be Hukumuri. I'm not sure whether Hosanna would sow, hearing the father doing the same. And very faintly now, I'm not sure you can hear it there, but very faintly we can hear another leopard sow. Very good. That's not Tingana. It's another one. I wouldn't know whether it's Hukumuri, as James likes to call it, or to pronounce it, or Hosanna, or any other male. I have no idea. But with us now is the Duke of Juma, Tingana himself. How exciting to see him after a couple of days. And to me, he's still doing very well and looking in very good shape. How are you, Duke? And this is the magic of using infrared to make sure it can stay close. So, Rick, Carla, and Jennifer would like to know what about sewing? I'm not sure I understand your Christian casting, why they call it sewing or why they call it Tingana. Oh, sorry. Oh, my apologies there. And yeah, you'd like to know, and what are the names again of the two viewers? Sorry, you might have missed the names of the two viewers, but why do they call it sewing instead of... Thank you very much. Jennifer and Kuala, you'd like to know why they call it sewing instead of roaring. And the sound, when you hear it sew, and hopefully it's going to do that again, it's like someone holding a saw and just cutting a piece of wood. And exactly, listen. Jennifer and Kuala, I do not think you might like my answer, but Tingana gave you the exact answer. Like a man or like a person holding a saw and cutting a piece of wood, and that's exactly how it sounds. Thank you, Casti. I'm happy that Tingana gave a more natural answer than mine. So what we'll do, as Tingana turns, we also going to turn. We don't want to lose him. It has been a big 2 days without my friend, and that should be now. Craig, you have to hold on carefully. Lots of holes around here, Craig. Slowly turn, back up again, and he doesn't walk very fast, unlike Shilulu. Shilulu is a girl who walks very, very fast. But at least Tingana, you are guaranteed, chances are you may not lose him. Because he walks very slowly, like a nice gentleman, and you can see him right there in front of us. So we're going to take a small right here and make sure we don't end up getting into an advac hole. All right, sorry Craig about that. You see all my excitement when it comes to Tingana. I feel to concentrate on the road. Look at him there. I don't know what he wants to do. And I think that's a great position there, Craig. See what he's looking for. Can you do a bit of showing for us again, Tingana, please? I mean, this leopard is massive by any standard, eh? Look at the dewlap. And he's truly the Duke of this area. I'd wish to know how his son Hosanna would look like another, say, 4 or 5 years from today. Excuse me. And all the moths and flying around there, and sometimes you would see them catching moths or butterflies and getting them into their mouth. I'm not sure what he's trying to sniff there. Beck, yes, he is magnificent. He is magnificent, and sometimes when I see him and I have no words to describe him, I usually say, hoo la la. Beck, I agree with you. He is magnificent, very solid, very good looking in any shape or form you think of a good looking leopard. I don't know what you have to say about that, Beck. Please send me some 1 or 2 tweets, hashtag Safari Live, and all of you tell us what you think about sowing of Tingana. This is exciting. He's so close to us sowing, and you are following him again. And please send us some tweets. Let us know what you think about his sowing, which he hasn't done since I've been here. So I think this is quite unusual. Either he's passing a great message to would-be Hukumuri as a challenger. So we'll try to see. He's getting to very thickets now. Hopefully we'll get a chance to follow him closely. And he doesn't make it difficult. That's very good. So we'll turn here. He just went in here, and we'll follow him and find out exactly where he is going. So Craig, you have to hold on. Okay. Back up a little bit. I think I've lost him there. We try this. Jennifer says, Frito, agreed with you. And let me use my spotlight. I agree with you, Jennifer, 100%. Okay. Tingana, where did you go now? It's very thick here. One more try. Okay. Hold on, Craig. Craig, do you have an idea? What did Linda say, sorry? Aha! Yes, I agree with you, Linda. I am the whisperer of Tingana because the number of times I've seen him are encouraging. I agree with you 100%, Linda. Thank you so very much. That's a great comment. Okay, we'll keep trying. I'm sure he didn't go very far from where we are. So let's see. We'll try and take another one more turn to the right here. Just hold on, Craig. Let's see there. We're going to link up with him. Alrighty, we'll let you know if we see him one more chance on an open area. He went in a very thick and tough area, small little road here. Let's find out if we'll have a chance to see this elusive and beautiful looking male leopard. So keep looking there, and I'm not sure there's anything on the road. That's where he went in. The only chance we have is to hear him soar now. That will help us find him again. Debbie, one word, epic, fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you, Debbie, for that. Fantastic. That's a great word to use for such a finding. Must have gone in here somewhere, and so we're going to turn here. He didn't walk very far from where we are, unless he laid down as he has been doing, and then he'll start showing much later on. Let's give him one more look here, and then we'll allow him to have a great evening. Okay. Tingana wanted to say good night to you, please.